So let's just start off with the NBA. I mean, we've seen the Celtics keep doing well. Timberwolves fumbled last night. We're recording this on Thursday, the 24th. Fumbled last night against the Suns after they had a lead. Some other games last night that I don't really care about, but there's one team that you brought up on Twitter, I believe, right?
I did. And you made a mental note of it.
And I want you to talk about it.
So
do you have the exact tweet?
Yeah, let me find it. Where did I say this?
Oh, I'm waiting. I am waiting. It's not even that like I disagree a ton. It's just I love this topic.
I was just asking a question. I thought it was interesting. Like, I don't have a take on it. I said, at this point, are the Warriors more likely to lose in the first round than make the conference finals?
And I read that and I immediately knew I had to put that in our notes for this week. I have to stop moving for the light. It's really bothering me now. And I'm sorry. I need to figure this out. Whatever. Production. I'm an intern with the production company. I should know. I should just be better at this. But I don't think they're more likely to lose in the first round. Because let me look at who they're playing. I'm just pulling up the standings.
Right now, the matchup would be with the Nuggets. 3 versus 6.
They could lose in the first round now that you say that. Because aren't the Nuggets going to be fully healthy by the playoffs? Aren't they like purposely saving Jamal Murray to come back for the playoffs or something like that? And Michael Porter? So. Like they could be back right now, but they're just like, no. I could be wrong. Like I said, I'm more of an NFL guy, but I love the NBA as well. But
even I tweeted this last night. The best winning percentage since January 23rd, excuse the random cutoff. I was trying to make the Celtics look good. But since that mark, the Nuggets have the 5th best record in the NBA. So even with the injuries, they've been thriving.
They've been insane.
And the Warriors, since the middle of February, they have gone 7-11.
Well, you also think about, though,
they've had injuries, but yeah, I mean, he just got hurt 4 games ago.
Yeah,
I mean Draymond was out, but
Draymond was out. They've had key players missing the whole time.
Injuries are a big part, though. Like, we don't know how healthy they're going to
be for the playoffs.
Yeah. And like I said, I didn't really have a take either way when I tweeted this. I was just like, I don't know which way, because I could see them losing to the Nuggets or say the Mavericks if they fell, maybe the Timberwolves if they jumped up. But if the Warriors are all healthy, I'm going to take them and their experience.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
Right up there with the Suns.
Yeah, so I read that. I didn't know if you were saying that because, like, obviously you asked a question, but I didn't know if that's what you were saying as well. But I just thought it was really interesting because it could happen. Steph won't be fully healthy for sure. Draymond might not even be. He's been getting limited minutes. He played like his season average like this last game, but like before that, he was getting more limited minutes than he usually did. I don't know if they'll be fully healthy. Plus, you have the whole Clay thing. I mean, I think he's fully healthy.
He's still a little rusty.
Yeah, that exactly. So I could definitely see them losing the Nuggets because you have Jokic and Jokic and Jokic.
And the Joker, don't forget the Joker.
Yeah, and that big is he Serbian? Serbian guy, the fat unathletic white guy. They have Nikola Jokic basically. It's all you need to know. So it definitely could happen.
But at least that they, even without Curry, Clay, and Draymond, they beat Miami on the road by double digits last night. So at least they have some bench players who can step up when it matters. He had like 30 points last night.
Yeah, 7 threes.
But speaking of Miami, like, what do we think of the Eastern Conference standings right now?
Let me pull I want to pull up the exact numbers real quick. All right, so
Miami's lost 2 in a row right now, and they're only a game and a half up on both the 76ers, the Bucks, and the Celtics in second through fourth place.
I couldn't give you a prediction for the standings because anything could happen. You know, it's when it's that close, you don't know what to expect. You know, I think there's going to be at least 4 50-win teams, or it's going to be only 4, most likely. Most likely only 4 50-win teams in the East because I think it's obvious the Celtics, Bucks, 76ers, and Heat are all going to win 40 games.
50.
Why do I keep doing that? 50. It's because I'm looking at the standings and it says 40.
Right.
Yeah, whatever. So they're all going to win 50 games. But it really depends on. I don't even know what it depends on. Really just depends on how the last 10 games go. That's it. There's no like statistics backing this up. There's no analytics backing my point up right now. I don't know who's going to get the 1 seed, but this is a cluster because then you have 5 Chicago. I don't think they're going to move up from 5. You have Cleveland 6. I can only see them going down potentially. I could see Chicago. They've been kind of bad recently. And then the play-in, I think it's going to play out exactly how it is right now. 7 Toronto, 8 Brooklyn, maybe flip them, but I don't think Charlotte or Atlanta are going to make it in.
Right.
But now that Brooklyn's healthy, they have Kyrie back for the whole thing. I mean, I guess he could do what he wants, but he faced the consequences, and now he's back to playing full time. So that's great for them going into playoffs. I mean, say what you want about the vaccine. I'm not going to comment on that because I don't want to bring anything like that into this right now. I think Brooklyn will be the 7th seed, and I think Toronto will be the 8th seed. 1 through 4, whatever.
If it stays the same right now, that would mean we get 76ers Nets in the first round, which I'm sure everybody would be very intrigued to watch.
All right, I got to not do that. I got to react to this just sitting still. You guys won't get my full personality right now. So that's insane. That'll be a great first matchup. Or what if Milwaukee?
Rematch of last year.
The light. Sorry. I just saw it again right there. I got to not do that next time. But yeah, rematch of last year in the first round.
Second round. Or it was in the second round last year. I see what you're.
I meant like this year. Yeah. That would be. That's 7. That's going to 7.
As we're both Celtics fans, they won 23 of their last 27 games. They're 9-1 in their last 10. It is that. I know exactly. But so they're only 1 loss behind both Philly and Milwaukee in the standings for number 2, which I know we both probably definitely do not want to see because we don't want to see Kyrie and KD in the first round.
Yeah.
Like last year, just the seeds flipped. That would be disastrous. I mean, the Celtics would probably win, but even if they would win, they'd
be dead.
A very tough series. Like I think we mentioned this before we recorded, like Toronto series 2 years ago. They beat them in 7, but it destroyed them so that when they played the Heat, they were all out of gas.
Yeah.
I would rather face Chicago, Cleveland, or Toronto.
Winning 5 or 6. I don't think whoever we play first round will sweep personally, because I think the East playoffs is really competitive this year. It's the most competitive we've seen it. We've also seen the West just be like, oh, we're the West. We're always better. We're actually competitive. And then the East is like, oh, I'm 39-42. Would that be the record? 39-43.
Yeah, 43.
And I'm in the playoffs. It's like, no.
I like
the East is actually competitive this year.
2015, the Suns missed the playoffs. Or 2014, the Suns missed the playoffs when they won 48 games. Meanwhile, the Hawks made the playoffs while they won 38, I believe, something like that.
I forgot about that. I knew that stat too. Wow.
That was the
Goran
Dragic and Eric Bledsoe Suns.
Isaiah? Or was that when he was on the
They
Celtics?
signed him the next year.
Oh, next? He was still on the Kings?
Yeah.
Okay. But, dude, that's crazy to me that even happens. And I think, what team do you think is going to go the farthest in the East? That was not the finals, but like, what teams do you think will play in the Eastern Conference Finals? Let me reword that.
I think the Bucks are
locks.
I've long since had them as like, until I see them lose, I'm not going to discount them at this point. And like, I really am trying not to get my hopes up with the Celtics.
I'm saying the Celtics,
but they keep dominating great teams like on
Jazz.
The road, and not even they just beat the Jazz by like 20 points last night.
Yeah, we might have lost to the Pistons like a month ago, but we won't talk about that.
I can't not pick them at this point with how they're playing. And right now they're the 3 and the 4, so they could theoretically meet in the conference finals.
Yeah, we beat We beat Memphis by 13. Is that 13? I have a crack in my phone screen. We beat Memphis by 13, Brooklyn by 6, Charlotte by 14. We lost to Dallas, obviously, by 3. We beat Golden State by 22. Is that math? Yeah. Denver by 20. Utah by an absurd amount. I don't want to do the math right now. Okay.
Math, not a math major, I take it.
I actually used to be really good at math, but now I'm a sport leadership and administration major where we don't have to do that. We beat Philly in February, 135 to 87. I don't have my glasses on either. I have a lot of handicaps right now. Again, Brooklyn by 35. I don't know who played that game, if Kyrie, Katie, or whoever didn't, but
Right.
I'm just saying. I think there's no way we don't at least make it to the second round. Knock on wood, conference finals.